Lone Wolf HD Remastered. Since last episode, I've equipped the shield once again. I think I'll just stick with the shield instead of 2 weapons. So let's continue on, shall we? The warlock recoils from your last strike, screaming in rage as it crumples to the ground. Its body pulses once with profane light and then burns away into putrid smelling mist, leaving behind only the rags of a ruined robe and a glowing crimson jewel. Leandra, who had been running up to see if you are injured, spots the jewel and moves towards it. Look! It left something behind. Perhaps it is another Chianti artifact. Oh, this is not good, is it? No. You anticipate Leandra's move, thank your 6th sense. You try to warn Leandra about the gem. You jump at Leandra to prevent her from touching the gem. Yes. Ooh, that cost me health. You see Leandra start to reach for the Vordax gem and react instinctively. You shove her back and leap on in the way. You both fall to the ground as you drop. You bump against the edge of a sharp rocky formation. The rocks painfully pierce your inner thigh, pain that will surely linger. Though you are now injured, at least Leandra is safe from the danger of what could have just happened. You have fought these things. You know what happens when they die, and what terrible danger lingers in the depths of that glowing red jewel. What do linger? Leandra, you raise your hands in peace. I am sorry for that rough handling, but you must understand, that crystal is nothing like the others here. You point to the gem on the ground, its sanguine light brooding in the shadows where it rests. That is the very heart of the creature. When a Vordak is slain, it leaves behind one of those, a stone filled with the dark magic of Nar. I carried one for a short time, you tell her. I still bear the scar. Leandra sighs, embarrassed at her total lack of guile. So I have to thank you again for saving me. I am grateful, she admitted hesitantly. But I do not have to like how Talia has gotten frail. Wait, what? But I do not have to like how the Talia has gotten frail. Despite her tone, Leandra look is so petulant you cannot help but laugh. She looks momentarily outraged at you as you chuckle, and then, unexpectedly, her scowl breaks and she laughs as well. Alright, Lone Wolf, she says after a few moments, actually calling you by name. You should press on. She takes a deep breath and starts off down the passageway, leaving the gem behind without another glance. I'm looking forward to the terrible danger ahead where you are helpless and I finally get to save us both. You coming? I chose the rough way of handling that just so I can get more strength. That's why I didn't use 6th sense. Will I be able to rest now? Please let me rest. Yes. Dangers are looming, but I need to rest. Fudge! I'll just skip this fight. We have rested, now let's move on. It was only a couple of Gaiacs that attacked me. Didn't take long before I dispersed of them, so now we are rested up as well. The tunnel widens out in to a large chamber with a peculiar paneled ceiling. The room also has several interesting carvings within some of the patterns, but you cannot make them out because your vision has started to blur. A terrible scent lingers, something caustic that burns your nose and twists at your stomach. Every sense is screaming at you that the air in here has turned foul. Poison, you gasp. That makes sense. This could have been some kind of toxin, something that Chianti used in the creation of the cubes, or a side effect from doing so. Instinctively, your thoughts go back to the bas relief you discovered near the surface. You could not make out the meaning of some macabre sculpture you saw then, but things are now getting gruesomely clearer. Leandra steps back quickly, pulling a scarf up around her nose and mouth. Her eyes look very worried. I remember the tales I've heard about this place. There were all these scary details about necromancers and dark rites. She ties the scarf in place, and she continues. I always thought it was just folklore. Coughing, she shudders. I should have paid more attention. You feel the urge to step back, where the air is cleaner, but you also notice motion in the adjoining room. After gesturing Leandra to go, you cover your face and take as deep a breath as you dare. Through the archway that separates the two chambers, you manage to spot a strange glowing mechanism surrounded by a visible cloud of noxious vapor. There are Gaiacs tinkering with it, but no matter what they do, they cannot seem to make it stop. You can also make out other silhouettes in the middle of the fog. Dracarine corpses lying on the ground. If this room is dangerous, that far room will surely be lethal. Gaiacs are highly resistant to poison and toxins. That explains why they still stand. You are still trying to figure why they are here or what they are trying to do when you hear a furious Dracarine voices in the distance. Peremptory orders are being shouted in rage. Egnectus! Turn it off! As dire as the situation may be, it is clear that in order to get through the next chamber, you will need to deactivate the Chianti device. Before you can consider your next move, you realize that you have spent too much time near a poisonous cloud. The gas has affected you much worse than you thought. A sudden dizziness overcomes you and you start to fall. Flailing madly with your free hand, you grab at the nearest torch. Your weight pulls the burning brand free and you plummet anyway. The torch streaks through the air and you clang your weapon against the floor when you land. One of the Dracarine warriors looks your direction. In spite of your warning senses, you see him making wide gestures in the distance as he orders the guys to kill you. The guys rush to obey and they charge, eager to take the advantage of your weakness. You struggle to rise, knowing if they reach you before you stand, they will kill you before you can fight back. A volley of small crossbow bolts hurtle through the air above you, slamming into the Gaiacs and breaking their charge. Though none of them fall, the barrage buys you the time you need to defend yourself. I said I wanted to repay you for saving my life, Leandra shouts. Are you so eager for me to do that now? Rather than reply, you raise your weapon and prepare to fight for your life. The odds are widely against you, because of the insidious poison in the air. You can barely see or breathe, while the Gaiacs are unaffected. These savages will offer you no mercy. Defend yourself or die. Well, I'll defend myself then. And the third one, I have a feeling there will be a second wave after these guys. Oh, ouch. I'm actually poisoned. This is bad. That's bad. 1250. Yeah. I don't remember this one. Is this it? No! Bloody hell. I miscalculated. And that could get me dead. Let's see. Survival. Ooh, just enough mana or Kai power to pull that out. Let's see. Please don't dodge, please don't dodge. Good. And now I'll shoot him to make sure that he dies. And attack him. Bloody hell. That was bad. That was really bad. Shit. Up. Let's see. How much do I have? I think I have enough. Yeah. And now, shield up. I was hoping that he would be dead by now, but he's still alive, unfortunately. I was afraid he would heal himself. I'm just glad both of them didn't heal. Okay, let's kill him. Good. Do I still get health? Yes, I do. Really good, that is. 650. Yeah. Just gonna wait. Okay. Now we heavy attack. And he's dead. Sweet. And I have almost full health as well. And I do have full mana. Kai power, sorry. The endurance could be better. I could eat something to fix that. At least we survived. Oh, nice. Yes, I'll take it. Let's just check if I equipped that automatically or not. I did indeed. Good. I think I should have something here. There we go, endurance. Let's just chug it down. Your body burns for clean air and your pulse pounds, but the last of the Gaiacs has been dispatched. Across the chamber, you see the Dracarim beyond the cloud. They are howling in rage, but they cannot cross the room they are in to reach you. Much as you want to turn back, your mission demands you to go through that same room. Somehow, you have to enter that chamber, disable the device, and then defeat the Dracarim that will surely attack you the moment you deal with the poison. You just have no idea how to do it. As soon as the adrenaline of the fight fades, you start feeling sick again. All of a sudden, you feel Leandro grab your arm and pull you back to the safety. Though you know you cannot retreat, you understand what she is doing as soon as you reach the hallway and fresh air fills your lung. Leandro looks worried, if not angry. What are you trying to accomplish? She points up at the grid of angled holes in the ceiling. That ventilation system is drawing the poison fumes up and out. She waves her arms all around. If that was not here, even this area would be lethal. As it is, this room is still unsafe. You can't just stand there and wait for the poison to kill you. Damn right. No matter what, we have to deal with that device, you tell her once you can speak again. I will go back and deactivate it. You have to trust me. She seems unable to decide, but finally she lets you go. I won't be able to help you again, she says, looking at you intently. Just be careful. You nod and get back to your feet, concentrating on the challenge ahead. You know that once you're inside, you will only have a few moments to pick a strategy. Make a mistake, and that may well be the last choice you ever get to make. Let's make a choice. Even though you know you have no time to wait, you want to study your surroundings. You try and reach the device as quickly as possible. You trust your sixth sense as you enter the nauseous chamber. Sixth sense? Sure. Closing your eyes, you let your mind guide you. Psychic energy reaches out, examining the chamber in ways that your normal senses cannot. There is a small passage, practically invisible, to the right of the entrance to the chamber with the device. You will have to get quite close to the Dracarim and through the toxic cloud, but you may be able to reach it and avoid the poison altogether. It is a risk, but it is one you have to take. You are surrounded by poison gas, but your gamble pays off. You manage to reach the narrow path and escape the thieves before they take you down. The tunnel is utterly dark, but the air is clean and seems completely safe to breathe. Gathering yourself for a moment, you clear your head and start into the shadowy passage beyond. We'll do that next time, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.